Morning Internet. Welcome to another fabulous video from the International Bigshot. Following up on the last video I made regarding Carbondale's Pioneer Nights, I wanted to thank the gentleman who recognized me as the International Bigshot. That's only the second time in the history of this channel where that happened. The first time was when I was in Kuala Lumpur, and was about a week or two after I had just published my by far most popular video regarding the Saloma link. I was at Dataran Merdeka, and a man and his wife, and I think there were 3 children with them, came up to me and they had my video playing on their phone. So, and he said International Bigshot. His English was pretty good. We had a little chat, and naturally we took a selfie. I think Malaysia is where they invented the selfie. Anyhow, I didn't get the gentleman's name at Carbondale Pioneer Nights, and I just wanted to thank him for recognizing me. It's always nice to be recognized, and I'm not used to it, so it really is fun when it happens. The topic of this video today, and I think this is going to be a short one, is Facebook strikes again. It seems that every time I mention something about Facebook, the very thing I'm mentioning changes, where they have this list of people you may know. And I had made a video about that, how most of the people on there, I had no idea who they were or why Facebook thinks I know them. I haven't seen that in a while. I think they took it away, or they took it away from me because they knew that I go through those and just delete, so that I don't have any friend requests. And I am quite successful at keeping my friend numbers down around 200. I think I cracked 200. So if any of my Facebook friends out there are getting sick of me or don't want to hear from me anymore, please unfriend me so I can get back down to my 200 goal, or even better yet, even under 200. I'm not going to delete anybody. If you feel the need that you just don't want to be friends with me on Facebook anymore, go for it. Now, I made a video about a year ago, I think, about how I didn't like planning applications. So now I see a lot of ads on Facebook for planning diaries, like these leather-bound books with pages that you put in as a calendar. It's got pockets, and they always show pockets with, 800 pencils, and naturally your passport's in there and a credit card or two. And they look really nice, and I have to admit, I used to have those when I was a swimming coach. I would do a lot of stuff in those, and I'd carry it around. It looked very official, and I felt very organized whenever I used one of those. But as I came to my senses, I realized that you don't need anything like that. A nice leather-bound notebook costs at least $50 US, and depending on how big it is, it could cost well over $100 US. So my notebooks now are those little dollar-sized notebooks that you can go get at a convenience store that a kid would use to keep notes in for math class or something like that. That's what I use right now. In the last couple of years, I've probably gone through like 20 of them. The other thing I noticed is that Facebook is not doing a very good job with fake news. This morning I saw something that no one in their right mind would believe, and it had no fake news tag on it from Facebook. It had to do with a woman during World War II who bought a tank from the Soviet Union. She was a Soviet citizen, so she bought a tank from the Soviet Union so that she could go and fight the Germans by herself. A tank, right? What would you do with a tank? So Facebook it's really letting me down. Come on, you got to take it up a notch. My last thing for the day is the list posts that you see. Most of them are always sponsored. You'll see the name of the poster, and then you'll see underneath sponsored. So that person is paying for you to see that post. But lots of them start off like 19 ways to tell if your pet is an international crypto criminal or something like that. So you click on this thinking that you're going to get an article with a list of things that you can just click back to later on. That's not what it is. These articles are nothing more than clickbait. So when you click on these, you'll get a little introductory paragraph or two. Then it'll say next. There's a little arrow pointing to the next thing, or the word next. And you have to click again, and it'll give the first list, the first thing on the list. And then when you read about that, you'll see another next, and it'll give the second thing on the list. Then next, the third thing on the list. The only real purpose these lists serve is not to educate you, but they're just to generate clicks for whoever is sponsoring the post. So they drag this out over the longest number of clicks that they can. And the more clicks they have, when it comes to selling ads, they can say, look at all the clicks that we get. Look how popular our website is. So my policy has become, I don't care what the list is, I don't click on it, because it's just a pain in the neck to get drawn into that kind of stuff. So if you see a list that you think you might be interested in, about a topic you might be interested in, go to Google and look it up. Don't click on those stupid ads in Facebook where all you're going to do is be clicking the morning away, trying to figure out where is this list that they keep talking about. Anyway, this video obviously has turned out to be a little bit longer than I thought it would be, so if you haven't already subscribed, now's the time. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.